What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. And LeBron James is now not prioritizing Bronny James joining him on the Lakers organization or any NBA team as of now. I wonder what made LeBron James change his. To talk about that, I want to ask you guys to do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, keep your boy in these algorithms, and subscribe to the YouTube channel for future content. Thank you so much for the love and support. Back to the video. LeBron James is now saying that he does not want to prioritize LeBron James Jr., Bronny, joining the Los Angeles Lakers or any team that may want to pick him up to play with his son. And I can only think, one, he's only hurting and a little bit embarrassed because obviously he got gentlemen swept right on out of the playoffs. And now he has to literally think about his future right now, which we know that his future lies within the Lakers organization. He's just very stubborn and committed to proving to himself that he can beat the odds and break through and win a championship in a league that has changed drastically since he's joined the NBA. You know what I mean? And that's just one of those things where it's hard for superstars to get out of their own way. You know what I'm saying? They don't see some of the things that we see as a fan, you know, because in their mind, it's their first year in the league every year. You know what I'm saying? Father Time cannot catch up to LeBron James for some reason. You know what I mean? And this guy is jumping out of the gym, running up and down with kids, you know, and I wonder why. You know what I'm saying? Some say, you know, it's genetics. Some say it's just PEDs and Balco. But LeBron James not prioritizing his son, to me, is just a reflection of him knowing the obvious truth. That Bronny James just isn't good right now. He isn't where he needs to be. And you're throwing fits at NBA players who can legit score. Your son is not scoring in college. So if the college defenders, right, who aren't best or better than, you know, a pro basketball player, what do you think is going to happen when Bronny James is on the court with you and they know his weakness and they study him? You know what I mean? It's going to shatter his confidence, LeBron James. And what LeBron James has been doing is being very selfish because he's so obsessed, right? He's so obsessed with beating and trying to prove to people that he is the true GOAT, that he's willing to make his son an experiment. He's willing to say, look at what I did. Jordan couldn't do this. But LeBron James just has to come to the realization that, first off, look at the way you're getting swept, right? You're just not better than Jordan. I'm sorry, you know. And a lot of people want to go against that. It's most of the younger generation, right? But I'm telling you guys, man, like, it's laughable at the people who will literally come into these comment sections and come at me about LeBron James. I'm just telling you guys what I see. I mean, this is my opinion. I think it's most of the consensus as well. But, you know, some people just want to fight for what they believe in, and I get it. And LeBron James was doing the same thing with Bronny James. You know, it makes no sense to me that this guy gets to, you know, jump in front of all of the talent in college as of now. And it's not even a good draft. It hasn't been a good draft for the most part in a good minute. But Bronny James is now all of a sudden NBA caliber. They are so desperate to keep getting more content and footage and, you know, stuff to talk about on these TV shows about LeBron James to where they're pushing and lobbying Bronny James to enter the league just to keep LeBron James there more. I mean, I see the setup. I see the play. You know what I mean? They're so desperate. They're convincing themselves that he's a top-tier defender, right? And all through college, that's not what he was really known for. I mean, he was known, you know, for the cardiac situation, which was unfortunate, you know, but it just doesn't, you know, equate. You know what I mean? Like, regardless, when he steps on the court, he's going to be judged just like all of the other players. And Bronny James scoring 4.7 points, averaging that, you know, people laugh at Anthony Davis in the league. Oh, we need more than 19 points a game. We need more than 20 points. Oh, I should have got more out of AD. LeBron James, do you really want that type of pressure on your son? Because when you leave, they're going to laugh at you. All of the NBA players know that your son is only going to get into the league because of you. And honestly, if I'm a man, I don't even want it like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to shake hands with a lot of these NBA players who knows that my son sucks or secretly despises me because of what I'm able to do with the power I have in the NBA. You see what I mean? And I think that LeBron James has to sit back and think of that, man. Stop being selfish. You know what I'm saying? Stop. You playing for longevity. You playing for stats. You playing for records. It's no longer even fun to watch personally. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people, oh my goodness, I'm just watching LeBron James for his greatness. Get out of here with that shit, man. That shit it's not fulfilling me at all, honestly. It's not fulfilling to the eye. It's not satisfying. It's just feeding his ego at the end of the day. And I've stressed that enough. So now let's get into this report from Adrian Woj, where he says, you know, LeBron James' thought process of playing with his son, Bronny, has changed. Goes on to say, Rich Paul's goal here in the pre-draft process for Bronny James is to see if there's the right developmental organization, a place that can take a young player like Bronny James. If he does go in the draft, he very likely will spend next year in the G League. That's the priority for the family. What's best for Bronny James? If it ends up them being together, that would be great. But I don't get a sense it's playing much of any role in LeBron James' decision to next season. And I can see why this is no longer a priority for LeBron James, because he's selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with his own kid. I mean, you see him do it to his best friends. You see him do it to Russell Westbrook. You see him do it to all these players. Once it's not in his favor or it's no longer something of priority, he's done with it. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, LeBron James knows that his son is not where he needs to be, straight up. And on top of that, he could be using this as leverage to say, hey, I'm not even focusing on my son because I want the Lakers. He's so driven with greatness to where it does make you selfish, right? But he could be using this reverse psychology. This could all be a front, by the way. He's using his reverse psychology to have leverage against Jeannie Buss, who seems to be in shambles without LeBron James, apparently, and acting like she cannot move on from this guy when the whole world is pretty much telling you that it's just time for y'all to get a divorce. Because if the goal is for you guys to just compete and make it to the first round, what are we doing? I'm not even a Lakers fan. Never have been a Lakers fan, but I most definitely am a Kobe fan. And I know that it has to make sense. It just has to make sense. If it was not for the bubble championship, let's be honest, the Lakers would not have a ring. If this was regular season, they were actually playing bad and got that rest, and they were able to come back more healthier and healed, and they were able to pull it off. This is no shade. This is just the truth. And, you know, LeBron James has more than enough to think about this offseason, man. He has to really think about how he can defeat Joker or any team that's similar, when we see that the West is only going to get stronger with John Morant coming back, a fat-ass, healthy Zion Williamson. Anthony Edwards is definitely looking to take the face of the league by storm for the most part. I actually just bought a jersey, Anthony Edwards jersey. You got SGA, Wemby, man, Jalen Green. Man, these cats aren't afraid of LeBron James anymore, and it's pissing him off. You see LeBron James becoming more chippier with the refs. You see him talking more shit on the court because he's trying to play nice guy so long. The gig's up, man. You just got to be yourself. And these kids are frustrating him. LeBron James changes his mind on his son, apparently joining him. You know, who knows what to come of this? Who knows where LeBron James may go this offseason? But we all can tell that he's going to be back in LA. It just makes sense. You're not about to uproot your family like that. Your business is like that. You made a decision to go to LA and you love it. So for the most part, you just may be stuck. Laker Nation, weigh in with your thoughts, comments, and concerns on this. Let me know what you guys think. If you found any value to this video, I ask that you hit that like button, keep your boy in these algorithms, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel for future content. Thank you so much for the love and support. Like always, let me know how you charge the game. Peace.